Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the program. This is the mid-morning show with me, Julie Ali. Just gone 3 after 12 o'clock, and I'm delighted to be joined by Dr. Fatima Cheikh. She is going to talk to us about something really important, childhood trauma, and particularly how conflict affects our kids. And before we get into the heart of the matter, we do need to ask Dr. Cheikh about the Ubuntu Club. We are talking about trauma for kids, and I think the Ubuntu Club has been very, very active in really post-crisis work. Dr. Fatima Cheikh, Assalamu alaikum to you. Welcome to the program. Lovely to have you here.
جزاك الله خير. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. جزاك الله خير to give me the chance to talk and introduce the Ubuntu project. The Ubuntu project actually we started in 2016, so that's long. We stopped with the direct interaction with our members during the COVID time. And Alhamdulillah, we are back now to track. So the Ubuntu Club, actually, it's the idea or the philosophy behind it is to support immigrant kids and immigrant women. How to support them. The idea is when you come to a country, you mustn't be a burden on that country because the country opened the door for you. So if you are here, you're coming for, everybody come here for some reasons, for work, maybe family, they have like many reasons to come to South Africa or any country. When you immigrate to any country, you have many reasons to immigrate. But now, when you come to this country, that means the country is opening the door to you, for your kids, for your schooling, for your kids' health, everything. Now, what are you going to give back to this country? So, what we say that the group that we target, that's a lot of them come without any skills, but they are here. So, how to help them? We focus on the skill development. And that is for the women and for the kids to help them with their schooling. Because what we found that the kids are coming here, going to schools, but they have problem with the language, or because of the parents are the whole day busy. The kids, nobody is looking after them. And I remember in 2019, just before the COVID, that even some kids, we meet some kids that they don't eat the whole day. So what they got that meal in the school, and in the morning when they give them breakfast or something, that is, and they stay. When we come back home, there is nobody at home to be with them. Also the way how they live in. So there's many abuse. So the kids are seeing stuff that's not supposed to be seen. So we have some also meeting with other activists in the field that they were telling us about the kids, beside the violence and beside the hunger, beside they also be exposed to some sexual abuse, or they can even see as I said, some other things that they can't see it, but because the way how they are living in one room, so there's no like even freedom, in the house. So there's many challenges, and the bottom line that go back to the kids, because now we are talking here about the kids. The kids, they don't choose to be anywhere. They don't choose to be in this country or that country. They found themselves here.
Okay, Dr. Cheikh, can you tell me, you are doing all of this work under the banner of the Baadiyah Wellness Center. So, number one, where are you based? And undoubtedly, there's a lot of people involved in the Baadiyah Wellness Center. You've just indicated the type
Yeah.
of work you are doing with the children.
Oh, okay.
Can you just respond to that, please?
Yeah, okay. So we are doing not the Badia Wellness Center is a private practice, but we
Ah,
are doing it actor under the African Academy for Human Development. We are doing it for yeah. So under and the Wellness Center is just supporting the initiative. And yeah, of course, we have many people that helping in this field. We have people in the like, especially the educators, as I mentioned, the activities. So we have educators that involved with us. Uh, we have doctors because even for the health of those kids and even the women. Yeah, and we have also other people that believe in the skill development. Whoever believe in the vision that we said, if you are an immigrant, you mustn't be a burden on this country. You must give back to the country. So whoever
okay,
believe in this,
right.
they are with us.
All right. So, where are you based? And of course, due to the current circumstances we find ourselves in
Mm.
regarding the push against migrants, specifically illegal migrants. What sort of work are you doing there? But firstly, I would like to know, where are you based, so that by way
Yeah.
of this program, people who are in need of some form of support can reach out to you. And then, of course, let's talk about how traumatic the recent events have been on the children of migrant families. So that does mean that you have a lot of work on your hands, because you're having to work closely with these families so that these kids don't carry the trauma with them and destroy their futures, inshallah.
Inshallah. So we based in Centurion. That is
Right?
one. Second, for now, to be honest, we are more focusing on the raising the awareness more than the contact, the direct contact with kids and women in the situation. It's more we raising awareness. When everything started, this is June, the 30th of June, we focus on raising awareness because now in this situation we can't contact anybody because everybody's now people are maybe are moving. Some people are in what in situation of fear and like that. So we're not contacting anybody, but what we are doing is just raising awareness. Like now, if you are meeting someone that's in a this situation, or you are a legal migrant, maybe knowing a legal migrant, I don't know, but we are not now in contact with anybody in this time. We leave it first for the situation to calm down because, as we said, we just focusing on kids, and we don't want to get involved in any other conflicts till the situation, until the because this in same time there is we need to respect the law of the country, and we need to follow whatever we're supposed to follow. For ours, our activity is more like a social and mental health support, and as we said now, it's more about raise awareness. But if we actually talking about kids, the kids in the situation in a social conflict is not only here in the situation now. We are not talking about only kids, the migrant kids, legal or not illegal. We are talking about even the kids in the South African kids, because when we have the social conflicts and there is the kids feel unstable, you're going to affect both sides. As I said, if you have, as I said, now this conflict is between two group of adults. A group one first group they choose to move to a country, be legal or not illegal. Other group they don't agree about it. So can you see is a conflict between two group of adults? We're not talking about who's right or wrong here. We're just talking about the conflict itself. Now,
Understood.
the
Understood.
kids
So
from
what
yeah,
should
the
yes,
kids from
what
both
so
sides.
you are can I
Sorry.
just come in? You are a psychologist by profession. Am I correct?
Yes, I'm a wellness counselor, and I'm trained
Yes.
in psychology and child psychology and clinical psychology.
Wonderful. So you are best placed to understand the trauma that these kids are undergoing. Even
Yes,
though the conflict is happening at adult level, it spills over. The children are also um,
yes,
they privy to news, etc. And with technology being so readily available, they're picking up on all of the news. And I can't even begin to imagine what this trauma, how heavily this trauma is weighing on them, the uncertainty, the wondering whether they still have a home or not. So there's multiple issues here. They may be
yeah,
in a home where the parents are in conflict most of the time. They may be in a community where there's a lot of conflict. They are also aware of what's going on in the country as immigrant children.
yes,
So they are going through multiple traumas. And I'm going to take a short break to take some ads. When we come back, I'd like you to explain to us, if mental health support is not available to these families and to these children,
yeah,
what possible outcome are we looking at? And do you think that you and other facilities would be in a position to try and counsel these families and these children? Because I can't even begin to imagine the trauma they're experiencing. Allah be with one and all, inshallah. But we'll come back to you in a minute or two. Please stay with us,
yeah.
inshallah.
Okay, shukran.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness. And every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. Come to us. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and freezer card calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031 208 9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
Dad, these Frymax chips are so tasty.
Wow, that really takes me back. My dad bought me a Frymax chips every day after school. They were my favorite when I was your age as well. Quality is at the very heart of what we do, and that's why we ensure that every Frymax packet is filled with the beautiful goodness and flavor-packed taste that you've come to expect from us since 1982. Frymax, from generation to generation.
You South African, of course. You anxious about the future. We've got you covered. Build on your wealth portfolio with Randry Jewelers Gold Coin Exchange. Visit us at 151 Stephen Dlamini Road, Musgrave, Durban, or call us on 031 202 4700 for more information. Randry Jewelers Gold Coin Exchange, your passport to gold investment.
Give the gift of clean water with Africa Muslims Agency. With every water well or borehole you donate, your drop becomes a river, reconnecting communities to nourishment, education, dignity and empowerment. Sponsor a water well for 17,000 Rand in Africa, or a borehole for 65,000 Rand in Afghanistan or Africa. Quench the thirst. Reconnect the soul with Africa Muslims Agency.
Are you banking with convenience, transparency, and flexibility? With Al Barakah Bank's transactional banking account, you can enjoy convenient everyday banking designed around your needs. Benefit from zero fees on point-of-sale transactions and manage your banking easily through Al Barakah's secure mobile banking app and internet banking platform. From everyday payments to managing your personal or business banking, Al Barakah makes banking simple, transparent, and convenient. Visit albarakah.co.za to learn more. Al Barakah, your partner bank. Al Barakah Bank Limited is an authorized financial services and credit provider.
Listen to something fresh. Listen to Salam Media, your humanitarian broadcaster.
It is 18 after 12 o'clock. We're talking with Dr. Fatima Cheikh. She is a psychologist and a trauma counselor. We are talking about trauma for kids in time of social conflict. And clearly, when there is trauma, as we're experiencing currently, parents are really stressed out of their minds. And it is very, very natural that that trauma will be projected onto the children as well. And I don't think that some parents are really aware how to protect their kids from these type of situations. And even if they do try, sometimes it's just not possible because the information and the media coverage and all of that is out there in your face. You can't ignore it, and the kids are exposed to it as well. So back to you, Dr. Fatima Cheikh. What is your advice to these families that find themselves in such situations? How do you protect our children? How do we try and minimize the trauma and just make them feel safe to the best of our ability?
First, I want just to mention something that the children in the situation of trauma or of a crisis and like that, they often lack the cognitive vocabulary to articulate the trauma. So their bodies and behaviors speak for them. That is, so to help the parent, as I said, we are raising awareness now. So the parent need to understand what is the key, the early clinical signs, of the trauma. That can include what we call behavior regression, such as like a sudden bed waiting. You can see children now are going back to maybe like if he's 10 years, he'll become like acting like a 5 years child, So he may act like younger than their age. So he look out for like maybe, as we said, like a bedwetting, maybe a new intense fear or sleeping alone. Like he be stuck, like if you sleeping alone like whole time, now you're going to find the child, no, I want to sleep with you, mama, I want to sleep with you, something like that. You can see him also, the behavior will be changing, like they stop playing with their friends. They prefer to stay alone or just quiet. That child that's like you ask him to keep quiet like in normal days and to give a little bit time. Now you start begging him just to talk, And when you ask him why, he doesn't know. He doesn't know how to explain themselves. Even if you check also as a parent, check on you can see that there is some symptoms, physical complaint, like my stomach is sore, a headache, I want to vomit, but there's no medical reasons for it. Even if you take him to the doctor, there's no medical reason for it. That is how the body speaks. When the child lacks of the words, so he can't tell you anything. Now, even if you're going to see in crowded or stressful rooms, now you're talking about situation that the parents maybe are moving in a group from place to place, or the situation, you'll be very sensitive if there's a crowd. They will get easy scared by loud noise. So they're going to be even showing a quick irritability or cry suddenly. You just start crying. There's all like symptoms you need to check. So don't wait for your child to come and start talking to you. You need to check that it's changing.
Yeah,
Yes.
let me ask you this important question. The parents themselves in the current situation are also dealing with their own fears and anxiety, their trauma as well, which is very, very real. As you've indicated, they're probably moving from place to place. They've perhaps lost their jobs. They don't know if they're able to pay the rent, or will they find another place, or do they have enough money to relocate? So there's real anxiety and fear. How can they minimize their anxiety to reassure the child that they're working on a plan, things will work out, and not pass on those fears and anxiety to the children?
You see, we always in any situation, even if in your normal situation, we always tell the parents, be honest with your kids. Be honest with your kids. What is that? Be honest. You can, yeah, as an adult in that situation now of the immigrant or any other situation, because now there's other people who are even in the country that are suffering from other challenges like financial or life stress or so. This actually this message is for everybody. Do not hide. Talk to the kids in their level. Do not hide. Don't act strong for one reason, because the kids are very smart. They can read your body language, you know. So you can say, I'm about worried. I'm facing the challenges, but let's face it together. That's, you don't need to go deep or to ignore them, because a lot of people actually believe that oh, the kids don't understand anything, oh, they're still small, oh, what they understand. They actually understand more than you. I'm talking about the emotional. Maybe they don't understand what's happening, but they understand there is something. Even if you say, I'm going to hide, I'm going to go back to my country, or if I this is my country and I have other challenges like employment and all this stuff. So talk directly to the child with simple words without acting a hero. You know, the moment you are honest with them, what we call it smart honest, the moment you are honest with them, you are the real hero for them. Because now what you're giving them, you give them like resilience. Okay? So when they grow up, they will take your behavior or the way how you talk to them, the way how you calm them down, take it with them too when they grow up and they practice it themselves also.
Okay. All right. My
And
final question to you, Dr. Cheikh.
yes.
We're going to have to wrap up. My final question. What roles do schools, faith communities like your mosques, your churches, etc., and the wider community play in helping children recover from trauma and to build resilience after social conflict? It might not even be conflict in society. It might be conflict in their own homes. Like you've indicated, it's not only necessary in times, the current times that we're talking about, but other issues as well that impact on the children.
Sorry, can just before I answer your question, I wanted to mention something also now for the parent in both sides, you know, all the parents who are listening to me. As you mentioned, something very important is the media. Now it's very easy to listen to the media. You don't need the TV. You have the phone. You listen what's happening. I just appeal for the parents. Put the phone away from the kids in this time. I mean, I'm not saying the phone. I'm talking about the news in the phone. Don't discuss it. Like sometimes you think now they are playing. No, they are listening to you. So try to, the time that you are sitting with those kids, try not talk about. I mean, not talk. I mean, not open that news and on that news and listen to what's happening. And you know, we have more like fake news than the real news. You know. That is just something that I really want to. And also one thing, so I'm sorry to add before to answer your question, is how to have the kids also to cope. You know, it's not necessary to have. I know in the social conflicts, everybody is stressed, and they are, as you said before, they are thinking about their own struggle. But now, I can create small stuff. I can be moving from my egocentric as an adult and move little, but even 5 minutes, give the kids something to play with it, you know, like even a box of cartoons, you know, like around, let them play with it, let them do something. Don't keep quiet because you are cross or you are angry or you are worried. Let them go and play little bit. Let them sing, do activities that you don't need from you to be stable in a house or have money, or it's just let them to be kids in that time. Give them that right, because that's going to emotion to take this. Okay, so sorry for the community, how they can help. You see, if we can control or raise awareness, as like you are doing now with your program, that is one actually example how the community can help. and other people in the media, if they can also do it. As we see now, raising awareness. Also try to protect people from the negative behavior, because research shows that rejection hurt these kids. If we're talking about the kids in the situation, they feel that they are rejected. Because imagine with me now, I need to leave. I'm not, people doesn't want me here. That is, now my parents also, they feel a burden, because if I have child with me, I'm more weak. So they feel sometimes they are the reason for that. That's the kids, and it's also hurt the child identity formation. So what I must do as a community, how can I first to try to stop spreading the false news, the fake news, and to make it even if it's small. Second is, if I have the power to maybe talk to all the different groups that to raise against awareness about the situation of the kids, the people of human rights. So there is many people that they got the power by the law to protect these kids. So they need to start moving. The people who are maybe in the protection activities and like that, they need to start moving to protect those kids, because actually what's happening here in all these conflicts, we're forgetting about the kids. I think the last thing that people are thinking about it is kids. It's
Right.
from all. And same what I'm saying also here in the group who are against the illegal immigrant. Also, when their kids see that the hatred, maybe if they talk about wrong, that is affecting the kids also, because here we are dealing with kids only. These kids, when they grow up, they will be maybe it's trauma for them also. Second, you are giving them, if you talk bad, you are giving them a message that don't accept someone who's different from you. It's maybe gender, race, all these different factors of the other, what we call them others, the others, whoever, anybody different from you. So that means you are affecting also the future leaders of the country also, and we are talking about kids here. Yes.
Dr.
And
Fatima,
yes, I was just
sorry,
last.
that's where we have to leave it. We have
Okay.
run out of time. I'm so sorry, but I think we have
Yes.
got the gist of what you wanting to share with us today, and of course, it makes lots and lots of sense. It's how we parent our children and how we deal with conflict, stress, and trauma is how our children are going to also deal with it. They emulate us. So we need to be positive. We need to be strong. We need to be mindful. And by so doing, our children too will feel very encouraged. They'll be strong and they won't be as traumatized as they would be under normal circumstances. Thank you indeed. Allah be with you. Shukran and salamu alaikum.
Jazakallah khair. Shukran.
12:32 exactly. This is the Mid-Morning Show. Moving on, our final interview is on standby. It's also a medical matter, so do stay with us, please.